Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the very long-awaited nursery tour. If you're new here, I have a 3-month-old daughter and I'm just finally getting her nursery finished, and I'm so excited to share with you guys how it turned out. We're not officially moving her into this room, but we have been using it a lot more for like naps and stuff because I want to get her used to her crib. So I wanted to get the entire nursery finished, and I literally just finished it the other day and I played around with it a lot, and I think I finally got it perfect so that I can share it with you guys. So if you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I'm just gonna hop right into giving you guys our nursery tour. So this is the view that you see when you walk into Mila's nursery. That door over there is actually a door that leads to Sophia's room where she's taking a nap right now. So we're just gonna leave that closed. But yeah, this is the overview. I'm gonna kind of do this walkthrough style so that you can kind of see what it would be like if you walked into her room. And I'm gonna start over here and just kind of go around. So this is my favorite part of Mila's nursery. I spent a lot of time working on this area. Her dresser right here is from Babies R Us. We got this years ago. This was actually Sophia's dresser when she was born. So we gave it to Mila, and I'm not going to show you guys inside the drawers because they're honestly a mess and they just hold all of her baby clothes. There's nothing special in there. So that's her dresser. It's just a plain white dresser, and then to the left of it we have her laundry basket. This is just a plain laundry basket that we got from TJ Maxx. It's kind of like a charcoal gray color. I don't know if you could see that on camera. And then it just came with this liner in it. It actually says laundry on this side, but I don't think that really goes with her room, so I just like to keep it turned that way. Before I move on to some of the decor, I just want to say where Mila's rug is from. So this rug was actually I'm pretty sure they have it everywhere, but I think we got this one off of overstock.com or rugsusa.com. But you can get it off of Amazon too. I see it all the time. It just depends on where they have it cheaper that day. So if you just type in like tribal rug, I'll link it down below for you guys anyways. But I think if you just type in tribal rug, you'll probably find this. This is a size 5x7 rug, and I just thought it would look really cute in her nursery. Above her dresser, I am completely obsessed with. This is probably my favorite part of the room. This mirror over here was one of the first pieces that we bought for her room, and I kind of used this to base everything else off of because it was the first thing that we picked up. It's just kind of like this bamboo textured mirror. Next to it I have a coat rack that I picked up off of Amazon. This was I think like 20 bucks or something, and I see these everywhere, so I really wanted to incorporate it into her room, and it matched the mirror perfectly. And then on it I have this rainbow hanging. I knew I had to incorporate a rainbow into Mila's room because she is my rainbow baby, so I found this one at Target for like 5 bucks and I thought it would fit perfectly. This wreath over here is also from Target. This was from the Target dollar spots sometime in the summer. I got this a while ago, so I just stuck it there. This like vine of flowers over here I actually made myself. This was like a DIY. I just got a piece of twine from the dollar store, and then I took some flowers from the dollar store and glued them on, and I kind of made like a little vine out of it. So I just strung that up there. I thought it looked really nice and girly. Every time I share this sign on Instagram or something, everyone compliments me on it and asks me where it's from, and it's from a little Etsy shop. I believe it's called Baby Boo's Design. I'll link it down below. But they have the cutest little like banners and stuff for nurseries or wherever you want to, and they have different sayings on them. This one just says Babe Cave, and I'm obsessed with that. You'll see that I have a couple other things in the room that tie into that too. Yeah, I really like this, and I just stuck that on the coat hanger as well. And then obviously on top of her dresser, I just have a basket. This was from TJ Maxx. It was like 10 bucks. I didn't really know what I wanted to do up here, but I kind of just wanted to leave it simple and clean. But I needed a basket to store some of her toys in, so I just got that one. I thought it matched really cute. And then moving to the right of her dresser, I have her little like rocking chair nook, I guess you could say. This rocking chair is actually from before Sophia was born. We got this at her baby shower, and I'm honestly not a huge fan of it. It's just like gray and white, and it's not very like my style. But since we already had it, I really didn't want to purchase a new one, so I made it work. And since her room is gray, it kind of tied in and everything. It actually came with like a little footstool that goes with it, but I really didn't like it and it took up way too much space in this room, so I took that out and I feel much better about it. And then on top of it, I just have a blanket. This is just a knitted blanket from TJ Maxx. Next to the glider, I have this plant. This was also from TJ Maxx, and I wanted to put a lot of greenery in here because I really like the boho style, and I just think it suits the room really well, and added something over there. Above the glider, I literally was so clueless on what to do for so long, but it just looked so empty over here until someone recommended that I use some spice racks for her room as like bookshelves, and I did. So I found these two at IKEA, and I think it really like tied the room together and went perfectly in here, so I'll show you what's on them. Above the shelf, I have this other little babe cave sign. I found this at Hobby Lobby, and I knew I had to have it because of the way that it matched the other sign that I have, so I picked that up. And then, like I said, these shelves were from IKEA. I actually ordered these off of Amazon, but they're an IKEA product, and they were like $15 for both of them, so super cheap. And then on them, I just have this little beaded garland. I really like these. I see them everywhere, so I just had to have one. And again, I really like the boho style. This book we've actually had for a while. It's just like a little baby book. I forget who got this for us, but I thought that looked really cute up there. And then this is probably one of my favorite parts of the nursery as well. We got these little blocks from an Etsy store before Mila was born, and I really like them. They have the little capital letter on the back, but I just like the lowercase one. And I didn't know where I wanted to put these, but I decided to flip this spice rack shelf upside down, and I think it looks really cute because I can put stuff on top of it, and obviously I hung stuff. But yeah, I will try to find the Etsy shop that I bought these from because it was so long ago, but I just think they're so cute and so like boho and vintage looking. And then next to it, I have this little plant. We've actually had this. This was from TJ Maxx. I believe they still have it now because I see it all the time. And then hanging from it, I just have two of my favorite little bows hanging. These are from a shop called Wildflower Knots that we actually rep for on Instagram. I love their bows though. They have like super affordable bows and they're super good quality. And then next to it, I actually have this hanger that I DIY'd because we didn't have any like special kind of hangers, and I didn't want to just hang this white hanger in here, so I like wrapped some twine around it, and I think it just looks so much better and a lot more like matching to the room. And then I just hung one of my favorite like pairs of overalls that matches the room as well in Mila's room, so I think that looks really cute. And then next to it, I have one of her bonnets, so I kind of went with like the neutral tones, and some of this pink is in here. You'll see in like her crib sheet and stuff. She also has a Snuggle Me organic that we sometimes use, and that's the same color as that. So all of that kind of tied together, and I really like the way that that little area turned out. To the right of that, above the glider, I have this little dream catcher. This was from TJ Maxx a long time ago as well, and I just noticed that the beads on there actually match that bead tassel over there, so I just hung that over there. I thought it added a little something. To the right of that area, we have Mila's crib, which I love her little crib sheet. I'll show you it here in a second, but this crib was from Babies R Us. This was Sophia's when she was younger as well. You guys are gonna notice that pretty much all of the furniture in this room was Sophia's, and we just reused it for Mila. But yeah, this crib was from Babies R Us. It has this little section over here, which I really love, and we use it for extra storage. It just has some extra like crib sheets and some blankets in here. And then this basket we actually had, and I just put it up here. It fits perfect actually, and we just keep some extra blankets in there as well. These two were from Five Below. Her crib sheet I'm actually obsessed with. I looked high and low for this crib sheet because I was seeing it all over Pinterest, and I knew it would be perfect in here. And I finally found it on a website. I cannot remember the name, but I will link it down below if I find it again. But it was sold on Amazon for the longest time. I think it's probably back in stock now, but it's just like this floral pattern, and it ties in that color again that I was talking about. And I just really love it. It's totally like boho, and I think it really ties the room together. And then I just have this pillow sitting up here. This was from Target, and I believe they still have this. And then this bunny is her little Jellycat bunny. I have one for both her and Sophia that I got them for Christmas, just so they both had something of their own, and they both really love it. So I have that sitting there. And then these curtains up here are actually, these were actually gifted to us when we moved into this house, and we didn't know where we wanted to put them, but I thought they would look really nice in Mila's nursery because they're just plain white, and they have these little like pom-poms. I don't know if you could see that on here, So I like the texture of them, but they're really cute and I think they look nice in here. They bring some brightness into the room because I'm not the biggest fan of this wall color. I would tell you guys the name, but I literally have no idea. We just bought it when we moved in and it was probably the cheapest one we could find. And we're not gonna repaint because we don't want to stay here in this home forever. So I just kind of used what I had. And then the curtain rod up there is just a black curtain rod, and that is from Walmart. Over here in Mila's nursery, we have her little changing station. I know it's really common now to just use the dresser as a changing station, but I really love this changing table. This was also Sophia's. Like I said, all of the furniture in here was hers, but it's just a white one, and again, it's from Babies R Us. And on it I have her changing pad. This is just a gray changing pad cover. I believe it's like Burt's Bees brand. You can get it at Target. And then underneath here I have 2 baskets that I use to hold some of her diapers and wipes and then her burp cloths. These 2 baskets were from TJ Maxx, and I believe they were like $6 to $10 each, so they were pretty affordable. And then above her changing table, I really had no idea what I wanted to do with this little space. It was just an empty wall and I was unsure what I wanted to put up here, but I found these 3 animal pictures from Hobby Lobby. I think they were like 12 bucks each maybe, but they were 50% off when I bought them. And I think they just really tied this space together. I have like the babe cave kind of thing going on, so I thought that would look really cute with it in here. And then we just have a llama, an elephant, and a giraffe. So I just have that hanging up here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it forever, but I really like the way it looks for now. Right there is just Mila's bathtub. I really have no place to store that, so for right now it just kind of hangs out in that corner. And then next to her changing table is her closet. So this is pretty much the last space in her room. She has a pretty tiny room. It's the smallest one in the house. I did a whole video on how I set up and organized Mila's closet while I was pregnant, so I will link that video down below for you guys, but I'll give you a little overview of what it looks like now. It's not quite as organized, but it still stayed pretty good, and I really like the system that we have going on in here because it keeps me like pretty organized. So all of these cubes that I have in here were from Amazon. These 4 right here came in a set, and then these 3 right here came in a set, and I believe they were like the cheapest ones I found on Amazon, and they're pretty good quality, and I really like the little yarn detail that they have on there, or rope detail. But I'm not going to go through all of these just because, like I said, I have a video and it's pretty much stayed the same since I made that video. And then up here I've added some of like Mila's sentimental little hospital things we got in the hospital. I still need to find her a baby box. That's just my breast pump and some different things that we need. I keep her diapers down here. This over here is just like extra storage. This is like a little belly pillow for her, another little bathtub, the baby Brezza that we actually never ended up using because she is exclusively breastfed, so we didn't need that, but it's a good investment if you formula feed. And then down here I have a bunch of her clothes that we stored that she doesn't fit in quite yet. So that's just kind of how I organized it. Like I said, I have a whole video on that if you guys want to see that. But yeah guys, here is one last little overview of Mila's nursery. Like I said, it's a pretty tiny room, but I think what I did with it turned out so cute. Let me know if you guys liked it down below. I'd love to hear your feedback. Let me know if you guys liked this video and if you liked Mila's nursery and what your favorite part of her nursery was. If you have any questions about where anything was from, I'll try to link everything in the description box, but if I leave anything out, just let me know in a comment and I will get to you. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, I do like motherhood content, so I do day in the life vlogs, what I eat in a day, and just videos with my babies. I have a 2-year-old named Sophia and a 3-month-old, like I said, named Mila, and my name is Frankie. So if you guys want to stick around, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and we would love to have you. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, like I said, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.